The Circle is about May Holland, played by Emma Watson, who quits her normal daytime job because she got another job for this company called The Circle that watches everything you do and your privacy is non-existent. It's supposed to be a really good thing, but as it turns out, it really isn't. I saw this film at the beginning of May with a good friend of mine and I made a vlog about it on my channel. I originally gave it a D+ and thought there were a few redeeming things about it. But over time, my opinion has changed a lot. As you can tell by the thumbnail, there will be a little bit of language here and there in this rant. If you don't like that, oh well, but man, this movie was fucking awful. Emma Watson's character wasn't all that interesting. Her performance was kind of wooden. A lot of people said that about her in Beauty and the Beast. But besides the auto-tune in her singing voice in that film, I thought she did a really good job acting-wise. Here, her character wasn't very interesting. And the only emotion I felt for her character was with the situation with her dad, played by Bill Paxton. May he rest in peace. He was trying really hard for what he had to work with, and his scenes were very hard to watch knowing he is gone. And there's also this really awkward 5 to 10 second sex scene with him and his wife. It's very brief. If you've seen the film, you might know what I'm talking about. It's either in the second or the third act. It's really weird, and it's one of those scenes that's very brief, but it's just really awkward, and it's one of the many scenes that is in this movie that has absolutely no purpose to the plot whatsoever. Tom Hanks is supposed to be the main bad guy in this movie. His character was really bland. He didn't look like he wanted to be here at all. I really like Tom Hanks. He's one of my all-time favorite actors. All his character is there for is to give speeches about how he's gonna make this program better, and meetings about it too, but it's so uninteresting. And there's a lot of clapping and laughter in the background. It all just seems so artificial, and a lot of the ideas that this movie tried to present just came off as pretentious, and it frustrated me to no end. I like seeing Patton Oswalt in this movie. I haven't seen him in anything in a while. I really liked him on King of Queens, but just like Tom Hanks, there's really not much to his character whatsoever. Karen Gillan plays May's friend in this movie, and at the beginning she's normal, but when you see her again in the middle of the film, she's all depressed and over dramatic. And I was just like, what? Like, they try to explain why she is that way in the film, but it's also one of those moments that just felt so awkward. L.R. Coltrane, who some of you might know from Boyhood, is also in here as Mercer. Wow, his character was very whiny and unlikable, just like Karen Gillan's character. It's like one moment he's cool, and then the next moment, out of nowhere, he starts arguing with May, and then there's a scene near the end of the film involving his character. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It has got to be one of the dumbest scenes I think I've ever seen in a movie. I was just like, come on. I felt absolutely no emotion because of how silly and poorly executed this scene was. John Boyega, who I really liked in The Force Awakens, is also in this movie. And just like with all the other actors, he was completely wasted. There's this one scene with him and Emma Watson. They go to this underground area and they talk about how it's relevant to the Circle. It's another one of those moments that try to forward the plot and don't really go anywhere with it. The writing with this movie was absolutely atrocious. A lot of the time I was wondering, who the fuck wrote this shit? Because of how cringeworthy a lot of the dialogue came off as. The directing with this film was really bad. The score by Danny Elfman was decent, but nothing special. I think this movie's a little under 2 hours, but it felt way longer than that. This film was a chore to sit through. I couldn't believe how boring and dull this thing was. All this movie really is a bunch of talking, seminars, meetings, talking, times where they try to forward the plot and they don't really do anything interesting with it. And they try to add emotional moments in it that just come off as awkward and dull and really unfunny attempts at humor. And this movie has, without a doubt, one of the stupidest fucking endings I have ever seen to a movie. It was so abrupt, and it's like everything that this movie tried to build up didn't even matter. This is the first movie review I've done in over 8 months, and I decided to review this first, mainly to get my thoughts on this mess of a film off my chest. If you enjoyed it, great, more power to you. To me, there was not much of anything to enjoy about this movie, and to me it's the definition of
unfulfilled potential.
I originally gave this film a D+, but really, the more I think about it, the more I don't like it. I would never want to watch this movie again. It's not one I would recommend. The Circle gets an F. If you've seen this film, let me know what you thought of it in the comments section. Is it as bad as a lot of people make it out to be, like I thought, or did you end up finding some enjoyment out of it? Let me know either way in the comments section below. And if you enjoyed my review and rant on The Circle, make sure to hit that like button. If you want to see more content, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to follow me on Twitter and Letterboxd, the links for those are in the description. That's it for this video. See you in the next one.